Did you know that you can actually get paid to trade through your broker? If not, you're going to learn about it right now. This is a topic that for quite a while I didn't even know existed. Even when I did, I wait, how exactly does that work? And it's, I don't want to say revolutionary, I don't want to say game changing, but that's probably a little bit too pumpy. But it's a dynamic of the market that, over time, when you add up savings and everything, that it can provide to you, it does make a pretty big difference. But there are brokers out there that will pay you through commissions, and that's what we're going to talk about here. So commissions that pay. The very first thing I want to get out there is direct access. You'll have to learn those two words. The Super Bowl commercial, brokers, they're not going to offer anything like this. They're just throwing, a massive amount of commission at you anyways. But you're going to need a direct access broker to take advantage of what we're going to talk about here. And the key words here are whether you're adding liquidity or removing liquidity. And depending on what you're doing, you're either getting a rebate, in other words, you're getting paid money, or you're getting charged extra fees. So there is a trade-off. These direct access brokers, they're going to give you some sort of, usually it's per share commission price. Now, in the fine print, they're going to say this price could be lower or it could be higher, depending on how you're trading. So how are you trading? Well, that's going to be the big differentiator in terms of whether you're getting paid or maybe having to pay a little bit more. So let's break this down. And I'm not trying to state the obvious here, but really there's no other way to go it. Whenever you're a trade or getting into a trade, you got to buy and sell. Now, if you're going long, you're obviously buying first. If you're going short, you're going to be selling first. But regardless, buy and sell. Those are the two foundational principles of any trade, right? So let's just start from the buy side. Let's assume that you want to get long. The way direct access works and the way the rebate program, so if you hear the word rebate, this is what they're talking about. And it all boils down to, are you being aggressive or are you being patient? So when you're buying, and let's say the spread is $10 by $12, that's a pretty bad spread, but just humor me here. This is the level twos. If you have no idea what I'm talking about when I'm saying level twos, and here's the bid and the ask and the spread, take that as a sign, okay. That's not a bad thing, but take it as a sign that you got some education, you got some learning that you need to do. But here is the level twos. So we have on the bid $10, on the offer $12. So you want to get in. What would be the aggressive way to get into this? Aggressive would be, I'm just going to buy at the offer. I'm going to pay $12. Well, in that case, that would be known as removing liquidity. You are taking volume out of the market. So you're being aggressive. You're buying at the offer, you're removing liquidity, you would actually get charged a little bit of money. However, patience pays. If you get in at the bid, so you have to be patient, right? Because you could put in something at $10 and you don't know if you're going to get hit or not. But if you do get in, or if you do put in an order at $10 and then somebody fills you at $10, guess what? You have added liquidity. You have provided liquidity to the market. Therefore, the way the whole system is set up, you're going to get paid a little bit for that. Now, is it going to make you rich? I'm not saying that, but like I said, over time, these things really add up. So that's how it works from the buy side. Again, if you're being aggressive, that would mean you're buying there. You're removing, you're going to get charged a little bit more. If you're being patient, which means you're going to try to get in on the bid, if you do get filled, you'd be considered adding liquidity, and therefore you would get paid. I'm really emphasizing these words because that's kind of the lingo out there. Are you removing liquidity or adding it? Rebates, that's the terminology that is used. What about the sell side? So you get in. Now you want to get out, you want to sell. What are the two choices? Again, aggressive or patient. If you are aggressive and you're looking here, what price can you get out at right now? $10, right? That's what people are bidding. So if I want to get out right now, I could sell at the bid. Well, in this case, you are removing liquidity, right? You're being aggressive. I want out now. I just peace out. Well, you're removing liquidity, therefore you're going to be charged a little bit more. What happens if you're like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to be patient here. Patience pays. So when you're selling, that means you'd put your order at 12 and see if anybody's going to buy from you. Well, if they do, you would be considered adding liquidity, and therefore you are going to get a rebate. Your broker is going to pay you some money for doing that. And it works out very, very well, especially if your trade plan revolves around a lot of, I'm just going to let the price come to me on either side. For me personally, I'd say probably 75% of my trades, if I'm buying, I'm always looking to try to get in at the bid. When I'm selling, I'm just throwing offers out there, on the ask and waiting for the price to come to me. Now, I'm not doing that because of all this, but it is a great additional benefit because that's already my strategy in the first place. So if you're one of those people that enjoys buying on the bid, selling on the offer, then definitely find yourself a direct access broker, and that you're gonna save a lot of money. Right now, in fact, you can actually get paid in terms of making more money. On the screen right now, you see an image from my trading account where it shows that I traded enough to where I actually made additional money because of all the shares I traded and just the way the logistics worked out. You can see that image there. Also down in the description, I'll link an article to a blog article that I have written on this, and you can see the very image there along with a little bit more details on that. So if you're interested in that, like I said, down in the description, you can click and go check out that blog article I've written. But very interesting concept. You may be thinking, wait a second, yeah, I buy on the bid and sell on the ask all the time. You're telling me I can get paid to do that? It may sound too good to be true, but it's not. It just revolves around direct access broker. That's going to be the key. So get out there, pursue this a little bit more. Click on that link down in the description. Check out that blog article if you want, and get out there. Benjamin Franklin said, "A penny saved is a penny earned." So if you're able to save some extra money on commissions, you are therefore earning that. And again, over time, that adds up very quickly. So thanks for watching. Get out there, trade without emotion.